3. We're still following the lower half of the bracket here for the Go for StarCraft monthly finals. I'm Rifkin, joined today by Scarlet, and in the top left corner of the map, from Team Spectre, it's going to be the pink Protoss, LeMur. Although I really think LeMur sounds so much cooler.
LeMur? Something like that.
Sounds like a villain's name.
And in the bottom right of the map, the orange Zerg from Team MYI, it is Petraeus. And he's from New Zealand, not Australia.
I like how you're like, gotta make up for it. I said it once wrong, never
Gotta
again.
make up for it. I think you're just trying to eliminate the competition, the co-casters. Just getting him kicked.
Oh, yeah, totally. That
dirty business practice.
Man, I don't know. I don't know how much you've had to experience it, but like the griefers are really terrible to deal with because they start spamming ops chat, and then like you just can't see anything because it's that stupid, dirty spam.
There's some issues with that in some IEM events too. I think IEM Singapore.
Yeah, it's happened on a couple professional streams too. I think one of the WCS ones had it happen to them too. But it's crazy how bad it's gotten. Like the Korean betters or whatever that would sneak in, the straight up griefers. Like I'm so glad they finally fixed that lobby bug. Because yeah, I guess what originally was happening was something like they would use like an IRC client to join the game through like some program backdooring thing, or I don't know. Because I always thought it was where you could just click on the list, right? Like you'll see the real ID option pop up on the list.
Yes, that happened for sure. Like
that legit happens, yes. But the
I talked to Sion about that, and I think he said he's going to talk to the Blizzard people to get that fixed. But I don't know if they ended up doing that, fixing it or not.
They did. They fixed that one. Funny enough, though, they left it the problem though for Legacy of the Void.
Oh.
So all the Legacy of the Void stuff we've been casting, we've been having troubles with people sneaking their ways into games, barcodes coming out of nowhere, and all this. But in HOTS, right now in the live version, it's fixed, which is nice.
Okay, that's good.
But okay, Petraeus actually went 3 hatch, huh? I guess he just took the natural at the 3rd instead. That was a little bit weird to see.
Well, if he does this, then if the Protoss is going for a cannon rush, he'll check the natural, won't say anything, and he starts a Nexus. So it's just nicer to deal with cannon rushes.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Not a lot of cannon rushes nowadays, it feels, though.
Yeah. Gate Nexus is really popular nowadays. Gate Nexus and then gas.
Well, Coda's, or not Coda, pardon me, Echo's a bit of a funky map. 3rd base, pretty easy to take, but beyond this, it's really questionable for 4ths, which direction you want to go, how your opponent's playing. What do you think about the cooling towers on the maps? Like them, dislike them, couldn't care less?
On this map or on maps in general?
On this map. For the 3rd, I mean.
I like it. It's different than like when you're playing Coda. It's really the 3rd is really exposed, but on this map it allows you to kill that, and then you can defend in between your 2 bases really easily. And also, once you take your 4th up above, then you can kill it again because that allows you to move between the bases. Or on the other hand, if you're attacking them and they have a 4th down there, and somehow you get there and you kill the cooling tower, it can really help your attack. So it adds a little interesting dynamic. And it's nice to have variation between the maps, for sure.
I like them. I just wish we'd see more people use them. I can't begin to tell you how many Terrans I've watched build a supply depot wall on top of that ramp and not knock down the wall as well. And you're like, why? It's a free wall. Come on, Terran, please.
So you made a 4th gate right after the Zergling died, which is probably going to do some kind of attack now.
Okay, so 4 gates off of 2 bases is really nothing too crazy. It's not like he dumped a bunch of Chronos into the Cyber Core, so I mean pressure, possible. Setting up those pylons now for the attack. Is the Mothership Core coming? Okay, there we go.
It's probably going to be a Stalker weapon because he does have the 2 gas in the main. But Petraeus is making speed, he's getting Roach Warren, so he should be perfectly fine against this.
I guess one of the other benefits of taking this base out here that's quick is he also does have his creep spread out too. You know, mobility is one thing, but also so knowing that vision that you can see on the low ground is quite nice.
Hawk actually used to do this build a lot. The 2 gas 4 gate with probes behind it.
I mean, I like that it really does allow you to get ahead. Like this can snowball, but at the same time, it's not too dedicated like a 7 gate.
He can just recall at any time, and he's still making probes.
Yeah.
So it's not completely all in.
I like getting around this to get on top of the pylons, though. Try and pick them off, cut out the reinforcements. Because that is like the primary strength to this. The second you stop warping in, the second the attack really starts dying.
There's a link counterattack, and okay, he does get the force field down.
Yeah, that warping outside the wall is a little bit questionable. Pylon here also going to be dealt with by Lux because the recall did go off, and now Petraeus can take back his part of the map. Really, I don't think he sweat too much on doing this at all. He looked really easy for him.
Yeah, but it's at the same time, he didn't really get ahead of the Protoss because he was behind in workers for a bit. His layers a lot later than he wanted. And at the same time, LeMur did make a robo, so he wasn't too strongly committed. All I did was lose a few pylons.
Well, turn on the rocks to open up more paths to attack from later. With the creep spread heading up this way, do you think he's just going to take this as his fourth, or do you think he takes the middle of the map?
I kind of like taking the upper base as the fourth and the left middle base as the fifth. I don't know why, it just feels safer.
You did it one time, so you just did it every time? That sort of thing?
Maybe, yeah. And it kind of feels further away from the Protoss. At least until they get their fourth base, if they get it in the top middle.
I can kind of feel that too, because I mean, you got to go a lot longer away around to actually get to that base too, whereas this one's just kind of, it's on the way to the middle of the map while you're marching.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of sentries out here, so it shouldn't be too hard to deal with the Lings. But Petraeus said burrow, not quite finished yet. Definitely burrow and be a bit annoying around that third, but Robotech's out, and I don't think LeMur's in too much trouble just yet. Lots of gateways coming down the main, so getting his production up. But his tech not really too, I guess, advanced. Like, we don't see the actual Colossus production.
This isn't all in. It's 8 gate robo. It's definitely all in. The strange thing is he only has 1 immortal with this. And I think if he chrono boosted out, he'd have 2, but at the same time, Petraeus was going into middling. He made a bunch of Zerglings, he's getting +1 melee, and he's making a Spire, so he might not have the best defense against this setup. Yeah.
Just runs through everything. All on the front line. Warpins outside the gateways once again. A little bit questionable because they do get surrounded before they even finish warping in.
He should really be warping in sentries behind the wall to defend this.
Yeah, I would agree. Or just not zealots in the midst of Lings. Half of them die before they even arrive. It seems like such a waste. And those are warpins now that he can't bring anywhere else. I mean, there's no pylons on this side of the map. This is a very awkward all-in, but it's got a lot of energy on these force fields, or sentries. Lots of force fields to go down. 1 immortal's not much, but that burrow's pretty cool. Keeps the units alive. No detection. And every time he warps in rounds of 4 zealots here, this warp prism can't warp in anything underneath it. This feels like a very, I'm gonna say, a bad attack.
Feels really sloppy.
Yeah. Trying not to be too negative or anything, but I don't love the zealots being used. This is such a waste of minerals.
Nice to back up because of this counterattack. Yeah, there's more Lings. There's gonna be +1 soon.
Yeah, meanwhile, spine crawlers look like they were advanced for. There's a couple more here as well. And Roach is looking to get a bit of a flank off if they can. It's just, there should be enough here to deal with this. If anything gets caught in the force fields, you can just burrow them, keep them alive, wait out the attack. But good game. Gonna be called. Petraeus will lock down game number 1.
GG. Yeah, it was kind of a good scenario for LeMur the Protoss. He just executed it a little bit sloppy, I feel. If he warped in a cannon and like 2 sentries at the wall, he would have been perfectly fine. And then he made like 16 zealots or something back there. If that was with his army, I think he would have just killed Petraeus.
Man, it's one thing to just waste a warp in, but it's like another to
continue.
Yeah, like you make one mistake, sure, it happens. Everyone's like, you're a million miles a minute just in your mind racing around, but yeah, that was odd for sure. But we'll see what the next game has in store. I'm not sure if they who's going to be hosting, because it was a little bit awkward questioning. It looks like Oxima has been